Today's topic is square and square root. See, we're going to express the following as the sum of two consecutive integers and the number given to us is 11 square. Over here, we can say that let the consecutive integers be consecutive integers be x and the next number will be x plus 1. Okay, so therefore we can say that the first number x and the next number x plus 1, they are equal to 11 square. So x plus 1 is equal to 121, that is 2x is equal to 121 minus 1. So 2x becomes 120. Therefore x is equal to 120 by 2, that is 60. So the first number that we get is 60 and the second number is x plus 1. So x plus 1 becomes 61. So my answer will be x, that is the first number, which is 60, and x plus 1, that is 61. You see 60 and 61, if you add these two numbers it will be 121. Moving on, write 5 numbers which you can decide by looking at their units place, that they are not square numbers, So in this case, there's a simple thing that we can do. First is you can see that any prime number, you can just write the prime numbers because it's not stated how many digit numbers you have to find out. In case we are asked to find out how many digit numbers, then things becomes a bit more complicated. Otherwise, you can just list all the prime numbers that you know: 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. So these numbers are not prime. These are prime numbers. That means they are not any square number. Now, other than that, there is other thing, that is, we will write a rule, that is, a number that has 2, 3, 7 or 8 in its units place cannot be a square number. If we apply the rule, you can write down any number. For an example, if you're asked to write down any 3-digit number which is not a square, then you can write in any 3-digit number like 3, 2 and end the number with either 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7 or 8. These 4 digits. So I can write it as 1, 2, 8, 3, 4, 7, 2, 1, 2, anything. Another number, let's write down 148. So you see, these are all the numbers. You can write out any digit number you are asked to. Moving on, number 3. Find the smallest number by which 1008 should be multiplied to make it a perfect square, which means it is not a perfect square. So first let's find out the factors of these numbers. 1008, clearly it is divisible by 2. So divide the number by 2, it is 1008. So 1008 would become 504. Again, with 2 it is possible to divide because we have got an even number at the end. So it becomes 252. Once again, even number. So possible for us to divide the number by 2. Again, we get 1, 2, 6 possible for us to divide by 2 because it ends with 6, which is an even number. We get 63. Now in this position we have got 63, which means it's not possible for us to divide the number anymore with 2. So we'll move on to the next number, that is 3. It is possible to divide the number with 3, we get 21. Again with 3 we get 7. Now see, if we check all the factors, we have got two twos and two threes. That is, we have got two pair of twos and one pair of three, but 7 is all alone. So it means that we can conclude that if 1008 is multiplied by 7, then we will achieve a perfect square number. So we are going to write it this way, that 1008 is equal to, we have got 4 twos, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have got two threes and a 7. So here if we start making pair, we've got one pair, two pair and third pair, but 7 is all alone. Therefore 1008 is to be multiplied with 7 so that we get a perfect square, because 7 had no pair. Moving on, let's do it. 1008 into 7, we get 7056. Now we can see that, see, we have got 7056, and 7056 is definitely a perfect square. It is actually, we can also write it this way, that 7056, the number that we have got, is a perfect square. And how do we write which number it is? From this pair of 2 we'll write 1 2, from this pair of 2 another 2, and from this pair of 3 we will write a 3, and now we have got a pair of 7 as well. Here 7 and here 7. So now we are going to write it this way, 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. So 2 twos are 4, 3 into 7, 21, multiply 21 into 4, we get 147. Into 2. 2 into 2 into 3 into 7, 84. So it is basically 84. Next, moving on, number 4. The area of a rectangle is 1936 square meter. If the length of the rectangle is 4 times its breadth, find the dimension of the rectangle. Then rectangle, see, this is the length and this is the breadth. It is stated that the area is stated, and the formula of area of a rectangle is length into breadth. So first of all, let's write down, let the length of the rectangle be L and breadth be V. Now, see, it stated that the length is 4 times its breadth. Therefore, what we will do is, we will omit, what we are going to do is, see, breadth is 4 times the length. So if length is L, breadth is 4L. Therefore, we are going to write area is equal to length into breadth, as we know. Over here, length is taken as L and breadth is taken as 4L. And area is also given to us, that is 1936. So this is what we have got, 1936. Now if we solve this, we get 4L square is equal to 1936. L square is equal to 1936 divided by 4. Divide 1936 by 4. 1936 divided by 4. We get 484 as L square. Now we are going to find out all the factors of 484. Let's do it. 484 divided by 2, we get 242 divided by 2, we get 121. If you are well versed with the square root and square, we know it's 11 square. So we get a pair of 2 and we get a pair of 11. So therefore, L will be the square root of 484, which is 2 and 11. That is 22. And since our question was in square meter, we're going to write it in meter. So my answer will be 22 meter.